Так. Какой баг? Ты о чем? С парагоном? Ага. Ну, странно тогда, но я согласен. Это реплика типа задолбать Грюнта. Она плохая. А. Ну, наверное, может в этом проблема. Ну, значит, она что-то решает. Увы. Ну, не все же мне знать. Точнее, не все же мне помнить.
Repurposed Krogan hospital. Sturdy, built to withstand punishment. That body, human. Need to take a look. Sores, tumors, ligatures showing restraint at wrists and ankles, track marks for repeated injection sites. Test subject, victim of experimentation.
I don't suppose there's a way to tell who this poor bastard was?
No tattoos or ID. Maybe slave or prisoner, maybe merc or pirate. Irrelevant now. Clearly part of Krogan tests to cure genophage. Humans useful as test subjects, genetically diverse, enables exploration of treatment modalities.
Come on, we still need to find Malin.
Agreed.
Эх. Ну, чтобы получить полный пятый пятое зло, нам надо будет Барагон весь убить. Злом тоже, вроде бы. Точно так же, как и убиваете Дарксайдом, Лайтсайд, которых кажется. Я не помню. Мне кажется, точно так же тут работает. Просто эта сцена, про которую ты вспоминал.
You have shed our blood. By rights, you should be dead already. But Werlock Gold, the chief of chiefs, has ordered that you be given leave to flee and spread the message of our coming.
You have a Solarian named Malin. I'm not leaving without him.
The Solarian stays with us. His work is the tool of our conquest. Clan Werlock will cure the genophage and spread across the galaxy in a sea of blood.
Appears they discovered Malin's work. Unfortunate.
If you care about the future of Clan Werlock, you'll hand over Malin. Now.
When we cure the genophage, Werlock Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan rebellions will become...
You talk too much.
See? The human cannot hit a simple target.
Пыщ.
It's about to get
For
fun.
me?
Помню, как ты в плане говоришь.
Flaps likely through there. Can smell antiseptic. Hint of dead flesh.
Shit happens.
Shit happens.
Active console may contain useful data. One moment. Genetic sequences. Hormone mutagens still steady. Protein chains, live tissue, clone tissue. Very thorough. Standard treatment vectors. Avoiding scorched earth immunosuppressants to alter hormone levels. Good. Hate to see that.
How can you agree with using the genophage, Morton? Look at what happened to Tuchanka as a result.
State of Tuchanka not due to genophage. Nuclear winter caused by Krogan before Solarians made first contact. Krogan choices. Refuse truce during Krogan rebellions. Expand after Rachni wars. Splinter after Genophage. Genophage medical, not nuclear. No craters from virus. Damage caused by Krogan, not Solarians, not me.
We're not gonna find Malin staring at consoles. Come on.
Форхеды. Бывает.
Dead Krogan, female. Tumors indicate experimentation. No restraint marks. Volunteer.
Хотела, чтобы ее вылечили.
Sterile Werlock female willing to risk procedures. Hoped for cure. Pointless. Pointless waste of life.
What was pointless? Her volunteering or the doctor's experiments?
Both.
Both.
Ha!
Your mistake forgivable. Theirs not. Rest, young mother. Find your gods. Find someplace better.
You realize we gunned down a few Krogan on our way in, right?
Different cases. Self-defense, combat, instinctual, justified. Medical experimentation, not the same. Krogan researchers, ruthless. Risking own clan's women for new data. Disgusting. Short-sighted. Wrong.
It's hard to see all this, Morton, but you did the right thing. Your work saved lives.
Not easy. Sometimes wish I wasn't as intelligent. Choice would have fallen on someone else. Not my problem. Fool's wish. Had to be me. Others might have gotten it wrong.
Как же Морген страдает и не
Ready to go,
страдает.
Shepard.
Какие-то страдания Шрёдингера. Ему вроде плохо, но он понимает, что сделал неплохую вещь, но все же чувствует вину. Поэтому Морген клевый персонаж. Мне его жалко в третьей части. Очень жалко его в третьей части. Ну, вот это то, что мне надо. Максолус.
You killed the Bloodpack guards.
Not Bloodpack. Not member of Clan Werlock. Wrong clan markings.
I'm a nerd, not scout. Werlock guards got me. Brought me here.
You don't look so good. Are you injured?
They gave me things. Injections mostly. Sometimes gas. Made me sick. Fever. Aches. Can't keep food down. They're fixing the genophage.
Ну давай.
I'm making a
А, про новый
sacrifice
Mass Effect?
for all Krogan.
You're safe now. Just get back to your camp. I'll deal with the Werlock.
You can't do that. You can't stop them.
Я только что прочитал в Дискорде.
Don't you understand? They're curing the
Ну,
genophage.
видят, что топ-стримеры играют в Mass Effect, и сразу такие,
They have
надо
to
что-то
keep
с этим
doing the
делать.
tests.
Caution, Shepard. Patient unstable. Susceptible. Brainwashed.
Why do you want them to keep doing the tests?
This is my fault. I got caught. Wasn't strong enough. Not good enough.
Ну, видно же,
This is
что
the best
это
I
все я
can do.
сделал.
This is all I can do. I'm not big enough to have a real shot with the females.
Но у них не получится тот же самый Mass Effect, который мы сейчас
If I
видим.
help undo the genophage, then I mattered.
You've got a bruised ego. You got caught and beaten, so you tell yourself it was for something important.
That's not
Потому
true.
что вот
I need
расизм,
to stay.
они
They're gonna
побоятся
cure us
засунуть.
You're not a real Krogan.
Можно будет со
When
всеми
a real
подряд
Krogan
трахаться,
gets
это
knocked
да.
down, he gets back up.
Бить женщин, хер его знает. Вдруг мне репортер с дачи даст.
So many times.
Ну, то есть имеется то, что вспомнил Mass Effect за его эджовость в многих моментах. Он больше не вылезет. Забей.
Nobody says that to me. Nobody keeps me down.
Damn right they don't. Now get back to Clan Erdnot and report in. Go. Go.
Nicely done. Fortunately, the subject is unlikely to be contagious.
Shepard, I'm detecting crates ahead that are holding unstable materials. A misplaced shot.
Ну, тут я Парагон понимаю, откуда плюс 2. Это, в принципе, нормально. Проблема не сколько в BioWare, сколько в издателей, EA. Потому что разработчики могут придумать, что хотят. Но что пройдет до конца? Джек, не очень хорошая позиция для того, чтобы прятаться в взрывающейся бочкой. То есть, конечно, многая часть проблем лежит на разработчиках, но и издатели тоже весьма большая проблема. Как ни крути. Поднасрать могут, дай пить дать. Увы.
Trouble ahead.
Что раздают? Company of Heroes. А, нет. Тогда нет, не мое. Странно, что они мне дали закончить. Лежать. Это было близко, но... Командер Шепард. Есть. Это. И это.
I'll take it.
Heavy weapon ammo.
Malin, alive, unharmed. No signs of restraint, no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
He wasn't kidnapped. He came here voluntarily to cure the genophage.
Impossible. Whole team agreed. Project necessary.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus? I was your student! I looked up to you!
Experiments performed here. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. If it takes a bit more to put things right, I can deal with that.
We're shutting your lab down, Malin.
Shutting down more than that.
You can't face the truth, can you? Can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity!
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you.
Я не буду его смотреть.
Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
Anything else we need to do here?
Malin's research. Only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure. Security. Still valuable, though.
If you think it could be useful, why not hang on to it?
Worked for years to create modified genophage. Should destroy this. Malin's work could cure genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan. Effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
How long did you spend researching the likely outcome of the Krogan recovery?
Years. Krogan population increase always led to war. Always.
You did the right thing then, do the right thing now. Destroy the data.
Yes. Only safe course. Wiping drive. Done. Ready to go. Ready to be off to Chunka. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
Let's get out of here.
Чё ж так мало дают по одному-то очку-то, а? Я хочу много очков. Are you sure about that?
Someday we'll get off this rock and show those Turians who's lost.
Так, надо еще поговорить с тем
Has
мужиком.
increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Werlock. Based on population profiles, Clan Erdnot has adopted surviving members of Clan Werlock.
Child, my son, I tackled the Baron. It was good. Step back.
Чейв, мужик вернулся?
My scout made it back. We've got him at the tent. Doesn't remember much beyond getting tortured, but he remembers you. Said you yelled at him until he got his hump out of that basin back here. You've got a quad, human. Thanks for saving my scout. Saves me having to train another one.
Talk to you later.
Найс. Добрался,
One
пацан.
wrong step, Shepard.
Чё там, Рекс? Все нормально?
You just can't help making trouble. No one has killed a Maw since my turn in the right. Next you'll tell me he's a Quint and crap's dark matter. This will go a long way to silencing his critics. Tell him he is now Erdnot Grunt. He is welcome.
Sounds like you've got big changes ahead for the Krogan.
We are making a neutral ground where all clans are welcome. Fertile females can be shared among clans. We will strengthen the race as a whole. It's what you showed me on Vermeer's Shepard. We're not just saving Krogan. We're saving who we are.
I need to go. We'll go over this another time.
Watch yourself, Shepard. Tuchanka isn't sick.
Все нормально.
Barely survived the Maw during my right. Guess that human's got a quad.
О, я не туда пошел.
You don't have the plates of trouble. Let Erdnot Grunt with us now.
Ну, этот песик до сих пор меня преследует. Это так мило. О. Не, ну странно такое совпадение, что я начал играть в Mass Effect и выпустили новость про Mass Effect. Они явно что-то подозревают.
Hilarious, too. Those little bastards think they're so smart.
Совпадений не бывает, есть только неизбежность.
You again. I told you to let Admiral watch Krogan. Go flash your smooth skin somewhere else.
Так, сейчас мы пойдем, наверное, Джейкобу поможем. Тигренс командир. Шаман. Стоп, я не могу понять, сейв Crash and Ship это тут. Что это за Crash and Ship, не знаю. Не упинджанки квест, но он дает мне ренегада. Что есть им важно.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Weapon upgrades. Gun damage. Не хватает. Не хватает. У меня его нет. Emergency shielding. Понял. Прототипы. Heavy ammo upgrade. Согласен. Кроган Vitality. Не против. Кроган Shotgun. Где не хватает. Орденом нету. Согласен. Потом придется пофамить немного денег. Ну как денег, ресурсов.
Anomaly detected.
General distress. MSV Hugo
Launching
Gernsback.
probe.
Registration BW.
In
Something on
research
our
projects.
Ну, это, наверное, я уже завтра буду делать, если буду стримить. Сегодня хочется позаканчивать некоторые миссии. Чтобы уже иметь основу. Мордин, Лоял, Джейкоб. С Джейкобом возьмем Казуми. Пусть выйдет погуляет. И тебе лишь бы Кейн брать.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or informations.
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years.
Согласен, Джейкоб.
Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Это, кстати, один из самых коротких квестов.
Toxology alert.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours. Following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback, activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
There's no way he could avoid eating something.
Согласен.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so
Ой,
long, but he
Super Smash
still
Bros.
has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
Who are you? What was your rank on the Gernsback?
I can't think. The leader thinks for us and we serve. So we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Прости, ничего личного, просто денегат.
Agents of the liar, he will not escape.
There!
Going dark. just seemed regular old crazy to me.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong. Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure.
Есть такое.
Is that a settlement? They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
Сейчас ты получишь ответы, не факт, что они тебе понравятся. Что твоего отца тупо гарем. Конечно,
They're wearing the
мечта,
same
но
uniform as the ones who attacked us, but they don't look ready for a fight.
Is this an earlier stage, or did the exile make the others violent?
Either way, it is kind of weird there aren't any men around.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
You certainly seem to have a way with words.
You heard her. I have his face. My father...
He has a crew. I can't go away. You are like him.
What the heck?
The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long.
Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden. Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
Что? Откуда?
He did this to his own men?
You have his face, but you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read, but this was the start. What he promised.
Не, ну клевые фрукты.
We need the sky.
Еда вообще, чтобы люди тупели.
Think on your own time. What's in there?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay.
My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later.
The rest is a casualty list. A few
Стерео
over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
Not what I would have done, but they were in a desperate situation.
How long do you stay desperate? The numbers go up from there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead.
Я, кстати, в Спиране это все скипал, там можно просто перелезть через забор, если забагать игру чуть-чуть.
After the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
It's looking like he only activated the beacon because the men have come back ready to fight.
He let this happen, and now it's biting him in the ass. 9 years. Why didn't he set it right? I need to find this man.
Ладно, не будем использовать баги. Очень простый взлом. Вообще простейший. И у них только щиты сломались.
It looks like that dried up body was left as a warning. These newer ones were just dumped here.
Impact event. Rerouting power. Backup systems engaged.
He had plenty of choices. Too late to blame the victims.
Мне нравится, как они летают.
This might be useful.
В принципе, да, но опять-таки. Если бы мне не так сильно нравилось быть солдатом, а то уж очень сильно нравится. Сам видишь. Я получаю с этого удовольствие.
Excuse me. Backup systems engaged.
He had his fun, and now he wants out.
I've got him! Going dark.
Молодец, Касуми. Мне она нравится. Ее подход к делу. Подбежал, дал пизды. В стелсе.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
Loki!
Ёбни эту хуйню. Не, вот эту хуйню. Сейчас ёбнет. О! Маленький лифт. Я сюда не должен вставать, правда? Иногда я помню себе таксофт локнул. Залез в лифт и не смог вылезти. Классика.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Doesn't matter. You're running a very questionable setup here, Captain. Explain.
Of course. It was chaos after the crash, and the crew never really accepted me as captain. They rebelled and trapped us here. Once they started eating the toxic food, I couldn't control them. And I couldn't get to the beacon.
Just stop. We know what you did to your crew. Why let this go 10 years?
Who the hell are you?
Taylor. Lieutenant Jacob Taylor.
Jacob? My Jacob?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Not who you expected, Captain?
I was hoping not to have to explain this to him. Or anyone, really. You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not biting, Captain. At some point, you chose to do this to your crew. You.
What was that moment? I want to know that there was an actual reason.
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
Can't say this wouldn't be a hell of a vacation, but you don't get to just walk away after all this time.
You're damn right he doesn't. What happened here, I should vent his head. But he's not even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
I'm pretty sure we can spare the ammo.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm not taking the shot. My father owned his mistakes. He was a different man. A good man.
Half-charged. You've seen the crazy ones. This won't stop them.
It's not for them, Dad.
Kill yourself. И никто не будет скучать. Уж поверьте.
Alliance ships are inbound to pick up survivors, Commander. We could be long gone by the time they get here.
They get as much as a glimpse, and you're restricted to decaf.
Great, may as well serve it in the airlock, you hard ass.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Really? Because given the result, it feels like something you'd have your hands in.
You know very little about me, Shepard. Don't presume to understand my intentions. Cerberus is ultimately about humanity. My people are valuable to me.
Fine, you didn't forward it. So who did?
I did.
Was this supposed to be a favor? Or did you just want to see him squirm?
What he did with it was his own business. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Come on, we've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard, thanks for the help.
Let's not make a habit of it.
Ты все-таки часть корабля. Часть команды, часть корабля. Ох, мне вообще палладиума нет. Heavy Ship Armor. Наконец-то мы получаем апгрейды, которые нам нужны. Стоп, а чьи нам апгрейды нужны? Тали, Гаруса и этого, и Джейкоба. Смотри на мою коллекцию корабликов. Ух, бля. Мы, блин, на тучанке закупились немного, так что... Пора немного поменяться. Матовый. Белый. Синий тинт. Тернов много нет, конечно. Apply. Пока что пусть так будет. Крик Уотерс. Надо поговорить с Самарой и Тейном. Пора бы уже.
What's wrong?
They lost contact with the kid. Might be the collector.
I am glad I joined your team. It has been too long since I traveled with companions. When the time comes, I will do whatever is necessary.
You're an important part of this crew, Samara.
It is my honor. Also, there is a matter I need to discuss. When we met on Ilium, I told you about a very dangerous person I was pursuing. Using the information you obtained, I have located her. She's been going by the name Morinth. I would like to apprehend her before she disappears again.
Didn't you say you'd pick up her trail after our mission?
I know where she is, right now. In a month, she may be gone. This is the best opportunity I've ever had.
Tell me about her.
She is an Ardat Yakshi. It is a term from a dead Asari dialect. It means demon of the night winds, but that is mythology. She is simply a very dangerous woman who kills without mercy.
You're dangerous too.
As are you. But she is different.
Допустим.
Morinth suffers a rare genetic disorder. When she mates with you, there is no gentle melding of nervous systems. She overpowers yours, burns it out, hemorrhages your brain. You end up a mindless shell, and soon after, you are dead.
Isn't she only deadly to the people she mates with?
Each time she kills, she becomes stronger, smarter, and faster. And she's been doing this for 400 years. She confuses her victims, twists their feelings. They will do anything for her favor.
If we have time, we'll deal with it.
There is one thing more. This creature, this monster. She is my daughter.
I needed to know this a long time ago.
I present no danger to anyone besides my own children. And this is not easy to speak of, even 400 years after I learned it. My daughter's condition is my fault, and my redemption lies in killing her.
Твоя
Do not
судьба.
pity me. Simply understand my situation.
I need my crew to be good at their jobs and keep their personal lives personal.
I understand. Nonetheless, if there is time, I would like to go to the Afterlife nightclub on Omega. Help me find my long-lost daughter. And kill her.
If there's time, maybe we can go to Omega.
Сколько я ренегата получил? 8? Давай. 6. 2 парагона. Ну, называется, спросить уже нельзя. Так. Мы хотим, чтобы нас Каванкасив шот ебашил одного или откидывал многих? Да когда? Как считаешь? Тут я сам не справлюсь. Одного? Хорошо. Но у нас приближается Ренегейт по чуть-чуть к значению 4, что хорошо.
I mentioned when we met on Ilium that I was dying. It's called Keprel syndrome. It's not communicable, but I have less than a year to live.
Is that what you called me here for? I wasn't worried about it.
No. But as I face the end of my body's time here, I find myself dwelling on my mistakes. I had a family once. I still have a son. His name is Kolyat. I haven't seen him for a very long time.
Alright, you spawned. Organic species tend to do that. Is that all you wanted to talk about?
There have been complications. I used my contacts to trace Kolyat. He has become disconnected. does what his body wills.
Where has Kolyat's body willed him?
To the Citadel. I don't know where exactly. I only know that he traveled there and has contacted the criminal element of the station. He's been hired to kill a man. I would like your help to stop it.
When there's a chance, we'll stop at the Citadel. But more than one person will die if we don't stop the collectors.
Yes, of course. I'll be meditating until you need me.
Спасибо, Тейн. С дворе гада. Попробуем поговорить с Джек. Мне кажется, после Рипера FF с ней не о чем говорить.
Hey.
What's happening?
You got a lot of questions, don't you?
I miss your friendly nature when you're not around.
Been thinking. We've seen a lot of shit together now, and you're always coming to talk to me. Shepard, you got feelings for me? Because I don't need the complication.
Yes. Freaks you out, doesn't it?
Leave me alone, Shepard. I don't want this.
You're lying.
Don't tell me what I feel. I've been here before and I know what I need. For me. Go away. I don't want you coming around here for a while.
Изи. Получил +2 парагона, но это не страшно. У нас почти первый парагон. Я не хочу, чтобы мои шрамы заживали. Я хочу быть демоном.